General Hospital spoilers Thursday, June 5th. CARLY accuses Nina, Jason's new mission, Sasha's labor pains. Willow goes for Sasha and Lulu bashed. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel, and please hit the subscribe button for more update. General Hospital spoilers Thursday, June 5th. CARLY accuses Nina, Jason's new mission, Sasha's labor pains. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, June 5th, reveal that CARLY Spencer will charge Nina Reeves while Jason Morgan gets a new charge. Sasha Corbin will also face some labor pains. So, let's talk about all the twists and turns ahead. We should start with Anna Devane since she'll turn to Jason for help proving that she's right. It sounds like Anna will seek Jason's backing when it comes to exposing Professor Henry Hank Dalton's illegal conditioning. Since Jocelyn Jacks is too green to go up against a former agent like Anna, Vaughn intends to handle her rather. On Thursday's show, Jack Brennan will advise Jocelyn that under no circumstances should she run hindrance. Still, Commodity tells us Jocelyn may go against orders ultimately and could maybe come through for Vaughn when he lands in a tight spot. Over with Lucky Spencer, he'll wonder if Elizabeth Baldwin is saying no ever now that she's turned down his marriage offer. GH spoilers say Lucky will struggle with a delicate verity, so Liz may force him to face the reality of the situation. Elizabeth doesn't trust that Lucky really wants to settle down and make a life with her in Port Charles. As a result, Liz may push Lucky to look within and decide if he's really meant for a future like that. Deep down, Lucky may feel he's meant to be out there saving the world, and that means it's not a good idea to make such a big commitment to Elizabeth. Next, Maxie Jones will talk to Sonny Corinthos about putting misgivings away until she has a reason not to. Maxie has been caught in some tricky situations recently when it comes to Brooklyn Quartermaine, Lulu Spencer, and indeed Sasha, but she'll keep trying to navigate them as stylish as she can. On the substantiation stage, Sasha will suffer some pain and admit she thinks she's going into labor. This baby drama will ail Sasha's evidence, but the damage is formally done now that she's admitted Michael Corinthos is the father of her future child. Michael will shut down Rick Lansing's interrogation of Sasha and rush to her aid. Willow Corinthos is also going to vault into action, so her medical knowledge could be useful as Sasha's baby extremity plays out. As for CARLY, she'll hurl allegations at Nina Reeves during a court break. CARLY may figure out that Nina uncovered the true maternity news and dished, so she'll return the favor by blurting out that Nina's the bone who had Drew Kane cured. While CARLY loses her temper, Curtis Ashford and Portia Robinson will be busy hosting a family party across city. Marshall Ashford will return for this gathering, so it'll be great to see him back on oil. General Hospital spoilers say Marshall will have a lot to catch up on, so stay tuned for updates on his family bash. General Hospital early spoilers June 9th to 13th. Willow goes for Sasha and Lulu bashed. General Hospital spoilers for June 9th to 13th, 2025 see Willow Tate going for Sasha Gilmore and Lulu Spencer being fully bashed. And I've to say, she kinda deserves it and conceivably a offer. As we always do on early edition day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week. So let's get right into it. General Hospital spoilers Michael's custody battle and Sasha's evidence. On Wednesday, June 4th, Michael Corinthos is over on the stage at the divorce/guardianship hail. No doubt Rick Lansing has lots of questions, but the question is, how much does Willow's counsel know? I don't know if you noticed it, but on the most recent occasion, Nina Reeves was looking a little shamefaced when Sasha came into the courtroom. So, there's a pall of question around whether Nina shares what she knows. Sasha also takes the stage on Wednesday, and Rick asks when was the last time she and Michael had coitus. So yeah, that begs the question. Did Nina tell Rick that Michael cheated with Sasha? And it seems likely that Nina did. However, Rick may have figured it out on his own if not. Perhaps he followed the same path as Nina. Perhaps he went to the Brown Canine Bar. Timeline of backstabbings: Michael, Sasha, Willow, and Drew. And just real hot because I got a couple of commentary, people not understanding the order of effects and allowing that Willow did the deed first. Let me give you the timeline real hot just to refresh you. October 29th, Drew Kane Quartermaine told Michael he'd kissed Willow, and he did it to stop Tracy Quartermaine and Ned Quartermaine from trying to blackmail him over Yelky votes. Also the coming day, October 30th, Michael woke up in bed with Sasha. So Michael had set up out Willow had kissed Drew, and Sasha had just set up out Cody Bell was her kinsman, and they were both drinking at the Brown Dog. They woke up in bed together. So that was October 30th. On November 5th, 6 days laterally, several occurrences laterally, was when Willow shagged Drew in the nursery, with no idea the nurse cam was watching. And it was over a month laterally on December 12th when Michael and all the Quartermaines got to see that sketchy coitus tape recording thanks to the security bear. So there you go. Surely Michael slept with Sasha before Willow slept with Drew. He did it on October 30th. She did it on November 5th. In terms of occurrences, it was just a many. And in terms of factual days in Port Charles, it was presumably just a many. But just so, if you were one of the bones who were asking me, Port Charles drama secrets, reservations, and surprises. So, looks like Sasha stresses out on this stage because Rick seems to know. Plus, Sonny Corinthos and Laura Spencer bandy their families. Obviously, the Dante Falconeri and Gio Palmieri stuff. I wonder if she's going to bring up the missing $10 million from ACES fund. And Anna Devane gets pushy with Jack Brennan. We haven't seen him in a nanosecond. I miss him. And this could be about Jen Sidwell, or the disquisition into Sonny extension bombing. Anna feels like she's really on to Commodity. Says she's close to figuring Commodity out. Brooklyn Quartermaine is furious as she rips into Lulu's and says she designedly destroyed her life. And Lucky Spencer surprises Liz Weber. Well, does he propose? I don't know how important of a surprise it'll be, because she knows that there's a ring box. Now, I guess it would be surprising if there's commodity other than a ring in there, but it surely looked like a ring box. Perhaps it's going to be a ring pop or commodity, Plus, Gio tells Emma Scorpio, Drake, that he feels like the only person he can trust right now is Sonny on General Hospital. And now, he's not indeed sure that he can trust him, obviously, because how near he's to Lois Cerullo. Laura tells Sonny that this thing that's veritably vague could have huge impacts. And I suppose we're back to him dealing the peers to Sidwell, perhaps. And Brooklyn congratulates Lulu on succeeding in destroying her life. But I do anticipate Lulu to tell BLQ she did it to herself. I do suppose she's going to be veritably repentant. General Hospital spoilers Thursday's fermentation, competitions, admissions, and medical extremities. Thursday, June 5th. Curtis Ashford and Portia Robinson invite family over. Looks like Marshall Ashford is back in city. Perhaps Kai Taylor will come over with Trina Robinson. It's all veritably odd since Curtis is still angry with Portia and questioning his marriage. But since she did come clean to him, about the ketamine stuff, perhaps that has induced him to give her a chance because she was still sitting on that and she came clean. She told the Verity for a change. Sasha is feeling relatively overwhelmed, and it looks like when Rick starts questioning her about sleeping with Michael that she goes into unseasonable labor. Obviously, Rick has freaked her out. And also that same day, Willow hops into action, and I'm guessing she's going to go straight for Sasha, make a beeline for her, but not to come at her for sleeping with her hubby, but because Willow's a nanny and Sasha's veritably pregnant, is easily having some kind of medical extremity. And of course, Brando Corbin and Sasha's baby failed not long after birth, and Sasha has been veritably stressed out about this high-risk gestation. So I suppose Willow is going to jump by there as a nanny, which is the right thing to do. Lucky faces a painful Verity, and I wonder if he worries that Liz won't commit to him while he's committed to Christina Corinthos, Davis principally uncovering her dirty secret, and because he isn't really committed to staying in Port Charles and putting down real long-term roots. Anna's reservations grow, and she confides in Jason Morgan, and that's why it seems likely about the extension bombing. Friday's fallout regrets, exposures, and reckoning. Friday, June 6th, Molly Lansing, Davis, and Cody open up to each other. I'm guessing that Cody is going to partake some of his regrets about the Gio situation. Jordan Ashford and Curtis catch up. I wonder if he's going to tell her about the ketamine. Drew is relatively concerned, and he may be replying to CARLY Corinthos Spencer's outburst about Nina having him cured. And Willow may suppose that she's going to have to leave him to keep indeed partial guardianship of the kitties, because now she looks like a cheater with a psycho mama and a sketchy swain. CARLY corners Jason, And I'm laying that she's biting him out for pretending to be the father of Sasha baby, when that baby is easily CARLY's grandchild, and Nina confesses. So, she may admit to Willow she cured Drew, and why. Next week's drama: custody battles, competitions, and complications. The occurrences of June 9th through the 13th. Michael is presumably redefining on pushing for full guardianship at this point now that the whole Sasha thing seems to have come out. There's obviously going to be some fallout from CARLY slinging that blameworthiness at Nina in court on General Hospital. I wonder if Max Scorpio will follow up. If there's a trail to follow with Brad Cooper and Jacinda both gone, and there's nothing inescapably linking it. Nina no way verified to CARLY that she did indeed do it. Like, CARLY was impressed with her, but I do want flashback Nina like saying, "Oh yeah, we did that." You know, and since Drew was framing Tracy, he might be in trouble for that if he goes against Na. So, we'll see how it goes. Liz may defy Rick Weber about the blackmail if Lucky tells her by the end of the week as part of whatever their surprising discussion is. Rocco Falsaroni and Gio are connecting as sisters, and Willow is on fire. She's probably going to defy and rage at Nina about what she did to Drew. And you know, Tracy and Drew framing her may complicate Mac trying to make anybody for this crime. So we'll see. Marco Rios is keeping a close eye on Alexis Davis, and Sasha is veritably upset about her baby. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.